Hey guys, it's been a long time since I made a video, so it's just going through my brother's old stuff and had a couple of things I found that I might be able to use and make something out of. So this is what I found. Lots of popsicle sticks, some glued together, this old lid, a tin piece in it, some glue, cardboard box. One of the really good ones is a clothesline thingamabob thing. You can use the spring and stuff to make whatever I want. Lots of old pieces of wood. Little spray bottle. Don't know what I can use it for. String. I can do lots of stuff with that. Probably won't use these, but a whole bunch of little metal pieces that went to like a not connects, but things you can make stuff with. Sharpie, scissors. There's some sparkly glue in here. Ugh. There's tacky glue. Whoops. Super glue. Erasers, maybe if I mess up. And some markers for maybe drawing the designs and stuff. And tape, big and small. No big deal, so let me go in here, get my knife, and we'll see what I can make. See ya. Alright guys, I'm back. I got it. I keep it in a glass case because I don't like using the big case. Here it is. Cool tactical. There. Serrated end on. Really good knife. I just don't want to use the case because it's a tin case. And then it has some rubber grip on the side. And it fits really nicely in the hand. That's what I'm going to be using for right now. Let me just think of some ideas real quick. See if I can come up with anything. I'll let you know if I do. That's all the stuff. But let me try to make something happen. And I'll show you guys later. Alright guys, ran into a problem with the glue. Couldn't get the glue to come out the cap. Luckily, I had the nails on a piece of wood and poked it. Now it should be able to come out, so I'll proceed. Alright, next update coming. Next update. Glue doesn't work. Super glue doesn't. Said this glue's working, so I'll use that, but that makes it a lot harder, so still see if I can do anything. Alright guys, so far I found out what I want to make. It's a gun. It's just going to be the barrel. As you can see, hopefully you can see the whole way through. That's part of it anyways. I need to make the rest of it, so catch back up to you guys when you get there, so bye. Alright guys, it's been about a minute. And I thought of what I need next. It's going to be this. What it's going to do is it's going to fit in the barrel. And I'm going to have stuff strapped on the end, that like a rubber band. I'll pull it back, and it'll sit about here. And I'll put something in, and then once I pull the trigger, because it'll have notches in it, it'll allow it to lift up and go. And that's what will hopefully shoot the projectile. So let me think about how I want to do this yet. Get back to you when I'm done, like I said. Alright guys, I found out this doesn't work. It's not strong enough, it just splits it. See, cracks and everything in it, it takes forever to cut through. So, it's taking it up a notch. Hedge cutters. Found them in the garden shed. See if they cut. A lot better. Well, finish it. I'll finish it real quick. Alright, next I cut about 8 pieces. Where that black line is, the longer piece I kept. This is for the handle, basically. It all depends on how big you want it and what you want it to feel like in your hand. But, get back to you after I get some more done. I found this piece of wood with my wood, like I said. Look at that. perfect size for my handle. I didn't actually try that. There's nails in it. I actually use these to pry it out. That works fine, still sharp. So, let's keep finishing. Here's my handle. I know I put wood in the centers, but whatever. I had to add the pieces on the outside just because, and I didn't feel like doing that because that would have been a real pain in the butt. And I didn't actually end up using all the pieces, as you can see, but I only actually need 6, so it's going to happen. It's going to be in here, it's going to be there, so I can sort of get an idea of what it'll look like. And I haven't sanded it down or anything, but when it's in, it'll just look like that. That's all for now. Update you. I didn't mention this earlier, but I'm going to tell you now, do not use tacky glue. It is, or any kind of glue like this. It is the worst for this kind of stuff. It gets residue everywhere, and it gets all in your barrel or whatever you're making. It gets everywhere, and it can't really sand it out either because it's in the inside unless you have a file. So just use super glue if you can. I cannot stress that enough. When I was shaving down the wood to get it to fit in the barrel real nicely, that happened. Sort of cracked, but I can work with it. No big deal. Let me finish. There, all shaved down. See if it fits. Here's the barrel. I know that looks kind of weird, but it fits in and out perfect. No problem. I'm going to shave off all the glue on the outside of this. There is a little on the inside, but that's not going to mess with that because I shaved it down. Alright, for the rest of this, I'm going to need rubber bands, so I'm going to go and get some rubber bands real quick. Forgot to mention that, but be right back. Alright guys, got the rubber bands. Decided to make one of these a point where I can just pull it back and it's a spear. The other one's actually going to be a rod that can push something out of the barrel. So, let me finish. Alright guys, for my trigger assembly, the idea is I made a piece, as long as I want my trigger with it slanted, that way it leans forward a little, take another little, about a little more than half, and then cut it down really pretty thin. That's going to sit right here, and it's basically going to push the wood rod up, and that is going to let it fling forward, make it shoot. Hopefully get back to you when I'm almost finished. I'm going to end up making the trigger 3 pieces wide, all slanted. That way it's a little easier to put my finger on and a little easier to glue the other piece to. So, let's hope that works. Alright guys, to put the trigger assembly, which is this, into the gun, it's going to sit in like that, and when I pull the trigger, it's going to push this up. That's going to lift the thing up, let it fly forward. So, let's see. I am going to use my Dremel to get in there to make space for it to be able to get in. So, you can probably use a razor blade. I don't feel like it. I got a Dremel, so I'm going to use it. Alright guys, little update. Added the trigger. I also put this on the end of this, which is going to be the shaft, and I also thinned this down because now the trigger has to be pretty thin. I added a notch on it, that way the rubber bands can catch in it. So yeah, talk to you later. Sorry it took me a while to do this. Alright guys, I'm done now, finally. I don't know if you noticed, but when I made this, I made the top and bottom pieces back farther than the others. That's for when, like that, that's for when I put the rubber bands on, that way I can tape it. So I'm going to tape it for you guys right now. The lighting's really bad. It's almost dark, because I took a huge break from it. But any kind of tape, preferably the strongest kind you have, because I have had tons of issues with this. coming off, and it is very annoying. And these rubber bands are very strong, so it will pull off. And then what you want to do is you can take these rubber bands and the end of them right here, you can just take your scissors and snip it. Doesn't really want it right now though, and I'm not going to mess with it, so I'm just going to pull it up out of the way, that way you can shoot. That way it's out of the way. Take these two. Huh, what do you want, Will?
Is it recording?
Yeah. What?
Well, I was wondering if you could fix my problem here.
What's your problem?
Wait.
Hold on, wait until this part's over. Then this is the thing, I had to narrow it down. I made a notch in it right there, which catches onto there. What you want to do is slide it in the whole way. And I used those metal pieces and just use big wire cutters to cut it. And then drilled that out with the Dremel. So put that in, shove it back the whole way. And when you pull this back to the notch, which is about as far as it can go, every time you pull the trigger it's going to push up on it. But that's exactly what you want to happen. Then you take this. I found the bottom works the best. This trigger is not in though, so it will fall out. There. It just barely holds on, and then you can fit whatever you want in. Like for demonstration purposes, it's just a bit that I have left. I'm gonna put it in. It's a bit from my Dremel. Put it in. Whoops. It did not shoot because I didn't have it back far enough. You gotta make sure it's the whole way down. Whoops.
But sometimes it backfires.
Nah.
Right, Phil? Say that on the video.
Nah, it's mostly just because I haven't used it yet. Ow, pinched my finger. But it does work, trust me. It's just because, oh, I know what's happened. Since I made this extra thin, it was sliding under it. But it's basically how I made it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.